Hello niece and nephew, it's Uncle Roger. Today, Uncle Roger gonna react to this video requested by so many niece and nephew out there. It's Jamie Oliver making egg fried rice. Jamie Oliver is professional chef, very established, everybody know him. So Uncle Roger think this one is gonna be good. I've been to many of his restaurants.
When I was working in Brenner's Tavern in London, I never went to eat at one of Jamie's restaurants. I was too busy working all the time to go to eat at other restaurants. So I cannot say on the quality of his restaurants, but if anyone has eaten at his restaurants, then please let me know in the comments down below.
Niece and nephew, please smack the like button now like you slap a bag of rice. Don't make Uncle Roger sad. Smack like button. Now let's start the video.
Egg fried rice, it's an absolute classic, and I've got a
2 seconds into video and I already see saucepan. Hiya, where your wok? Jamie, where your wok? Egg fried rice need to use wok because you need the wok, hey. Many people asking Uncle Roger, what is wok, hey? It is the breath of wok. When you cook with wok, the wok gives the food flavor. Get the wok, hey. No such thing as saucepan, hey. Jamie, you have 25 cookbook, but you can't afford one wok. Uncle Roger send you one wok for free, Jamie. No problem.
If you can use a wok to make fried rice, obviously you're gonna have better results, but it's one of those things. If you have a small kitchen and you don't have one, it's okay, that's how it is. You can use a saucepan if this is the only thing you have, or a larger pot if that's the only thing you have. But obviously if you do have a wok, it's easier. This is the proper thing to use, and if you have the space for a bigger wok or an actual wok station, it's even better.
I absolutely love making this recipe. Yes, you could do this as a side dish, no trouble at all, but actually it's heading towards being a really beautiful dinner. So
wait,
yes, you could do this as a side dish.
Jamie say egg fried rice is side dish? When Uncle Roger growing up, when my mom make me egg fried rice, that is the main dish. I never tell my mom, oh mom, this egg fried rice is only side dish. Where the main dish? Where the main dish? I would have been beaten to death.
Yeah, I mean, egg fried rice, it's possible that in Western society, egg fried rice is kind of like the side dish. Yes, I mean, you can have a small bowl of egg fried rice, but if you go through all the work of actually making it, it's for the main meal. And, you know, you can add, say, chicken to it or seafood as well and make it a little more elaborated than what it looks like Jamie's going to be making today. So you can make it more interesting than just making a basic fried rice with green onions. But, well, let's see what happens.
So finally slice this up, and as this pan gets nice and hot, I'm going to go in with 1 tablespoon of olive oil and...
What? 1 tablespoon of what?
I'm going to go in with 1 tablespoon of olive oil.
Olive oil for egg fried rice? Who use olive oil for egg fried rice? Why are you making salad? Olive oil is like white people oil, not suitable for Asian dishes like egg fried rice.
Now, we've seen this with Jamie a lot. He uses olive oil a lot. In Western society, we do use a lot of olive oil. The only problem is with olive oil is that it has a lower smoking point. And if you're going to be frying at high temperatures, it's not impossible. It's just that it's not the best oil to use. You know, it's just one of those things. If this is the only oil you have, it doesn't mean that you can't use it, especially if you're cooking at home. I mean, nobody's going to judge you if you're making this at home, but if you're trying to show someone and you have a lot of money, like Jamie does, filming this with a professional camera crew and with the producers and everybody else, you know, providing for you, then you could use more of the proper ingredients or techniques. So, one of those things.
And I'm going to go straight in with the onions, and we'll get them sizzling straight away. And
No. Spring onion is garnish. It's garnish. You put spring onion as the last thing in your meal, not the first thing in the frying pan. Hiya.
we'll get them sizzling straight away.
No, you don't sizzle spring onion. Nobody sizzles spring onion. If you cook spring onion now, it will wilt. It wilt. This should be garlic. First step should be garlic.
Yeah, I have to agree with Uncle Roger, yes. Green onions, they're the last thing that you add. Yeah, and if you do add them at the end, you add them for just a few seconds before then you serve, because otherwise they'll turn brown. They won't just wilt, they'll change colors. If we look at the fried rice that Chef Wong made and compare that to this, I think we'll see a big difference because his fried rice looked perfect. This is already looking to be a little bit on the side. So
This first 3 steps all wrong already. I thought you professional chef, you have website and everything. Uncle Roger don't even have website and Uncle Roger know you fucked up.
And then I've got some packet pre-cooked rice. Yes, you can cook your own.
Packet. This guy owns so many restaurants and he still can't be bothered to make his own rice. Packet rice? Imagine if you go to Japanese restaurant and you ask for noodle and the chef gives you instant noodle.
everybody was talking about this being the worst fried rice because Jamie added chili jam. I've never seen this before, and I do all the shopping, yeah, and I've never seen packaged pre-cooked rice like this before, and let alone for a cooking video. For me, this is a little more important than just putting or not putting the chili jam or putting the chili jam in it. I don't know if he was in a hurry or obviously he didn't do the shopping and somebody else did it for him, but this is something this is a big no-no, yeah? Packaged rice. If it's the only thing that you have to use because this is your lifestyle, okay, but for a cooking video to show other people.
That is what this guy is doing.
Own rice, white rice 12 minutes, but for stir-fried rice you have to drain it and chill it.
You have to chill it, he correct, but don't drain rice. Uncle Roger made a whole video, 12 million view now, of Auntie Hersha draining rice. Don't drain rice, but chill rice, correct. 45 seconds in, first thing he got correct.
So for me, that feels like a good cheat. You can hear it sizzling.
He actually used packaged rice for this though. To me, that's the worst thing that you could do for this recipe, besides the chili jam. But packaged rice.
You hear sizzling, I hear my ancestors crying.
It's fast, it's hot, it's furious. We're just gonna toss it around. Right, the next.
Oh, Uncle Roger don't like the look of this. He taking ingredient from this drawer and this drawer looks so white because Asian ingredient never come in jar. You ever notice that? Asian ingredient always come in plastic bag or bad packaging. If your packaging look this nice jar, nice bag over there, then it's not Asian ingredient.
Next ingredient. I have this in my home all the time now, chili jam. It's
What I tell you, it's not Asian ingredient. What he doing with chili jam? Let's see.
brilliant for cooking. It's got heat, but it's also got the sweetness and it's gonna kind of glaze.
Oh no.
Oh.
Putting jam in rice. This is disgusting. Who put jam? First of all, what is chili jam?
I have to admit, the chili jam, the consistency of it looks a lot like jam. Now, Jamie's saying that it has spice to it, that it's sweet. So, okay, it's a little like sweet and sour sauce, maybe. But still, this is something that, I don't know, I'd have to taste it. But again, there's a difference when making something for yourself that you like and then making something, let's say, as the base recipe to show others. Because a lot of people that don't know, especially if you have a lot of influence, may take that as the actual recipe or the actual traditional thing. Now, if you say that this isn't how you make it, this is just my way of doing it, that gets you off the hook. Or if you don't have the ingredients. But guys, let me know in the comments down below what you think of the chili jam, but not just the chili jam, yeah? Let me know what you think of the other ingredients that he added, like the pre-cooked packaged rice.
Uncle Roger know fresh chili, chili oil, chili flake. Never heard of chili jam. Is this how you trick white people to eating chili? You give them fresh chili, they go,
No, I don't actually like chili.
give them chili jam and they go,
Oh.
Chili jam is so weird thing to use. Jamie, do you know about sriracha? This is Asian chili, just use this. No need to use jam. What are you gonna put in there next?
You know, I go through like a bottle of sriracha at least every 3 weeks to a month. I love it. Chili jam, I've never tried it, I've never tasted it. Sweet and sour sauce I have quite a bit and I like it. I have never used it for fried rice. I would put sriracha in this after cooking, just to spice it up, you know, just for me, if it's not spicy enough. But chili jam,
Peanut butter. Okay, why do you go bake PB&J egg fried rice? How many things can a chef get wrong in one video? Hiya!
2 nice teaspoons go in to our pan and then just start tossing again.
It tossed very po, but he tossed all the wrong stuff. All style, no substance.
That'll start to coat every single rice grain and it'll shine in the most beautiful way.
I mean, it's pretty easy in this video to pick on Jamie, right? Because he has gotten quite a few things wrong, and I can tell that this is the video that made Uncle Roger super popular, because this is just, it's golden for Uncle Roger. Yeah, it's so easy to pick the things that he should have fixed.
Just give it a little splash of water.
Wait, what? What?
Oh, no.
No. In the middle of cooking, you put water. Oh my. Uncle Roger say, if your rice too wet, you fucked up. But if your rice too dry, you also fucked up.
This is a little trick that Jamie did with cooking the fried rice. I'm not just saying that this is a trick for the fried rice, this is for anything in general when you're cooking. Whenever the pan gets a little too hot or if it's a little too dry, you have a few choices. You can add more oil to it. If you need to, say, fry more, say if you're frying chicken or meat or vegetables like this, or if it's getting a little too hot, you can drop the temperature by adding a dash of water. Doing this with rice is a bit of a no-no because you don't want to add more more water to the rice. It does drop the temperature, but it can make it extra wet. It depends again on how much you add, but you know, it's just one of those things. You have to be careful.
At this stage, just push the rice up the side of the pan, like that, and then straight into the middle, we're gonna crack in 2 beautiful free-range eggs.
All right, now this is another little trick that my dad actually taught me. My dad was a chef. He worked in Asia for quite a while. You can make a hole in the middle of the pan and then add the eggs to the center of the pan. It's one method of doing it. It's not a bad method. It's just a different way of doing it.
Okay. Okay, the egg look good, egg look good.
And then it's time for the last ingredient, which again, to a lot of people...
He reaching for that shelf again. So Uncle Roger don't think it's gonna end well. Uncle Roger just don't like that shelf. I think it's wrong shelf for egg fried rice. Maybe during filming, they put the wrong shelf there. And Jamie's like, oh shit, you bought the wrong shelf. What I do now? And the filming people are like, we don't care. Just use whatever in the shelf.
People is a bit of a new ingredient. Tofu.
Tofu?
Firm, silken tofu.
Tofu? Why your tofu in juice box? Who make your tofu? Capri Sun? When Uncle Roger buy tofu at Asian market, always come in plastic bag, plastic seal wrapping. No tofu look like juice box. What, are you gonna poke straw and drink your tofu?
50 grams. And what you can do is just break this up.
No,
and as
no.
that cooks...
No! No!
If you actually look at the tofu, yeah, if we take a quick look at it before Uncle Roger commentates on it, just breaking it up like that, it doesn't look nice. If you add it, say in cubes, okay, in fine dice cubes at the very end so it doesn't fall apart, this is, you know, a possibility. If you want to make it, say, a vegan option, then, you know, this is something that you can do.
He make Uncle Roger put my leg down from chair. Baking tofu like how Auntie Helen baked Uncle Roger hot. Asian cooking, when you cook tofu, you preserve the whole shape of tofu and serve to customer. This video, so many sad things happening. He wasted the spring onion. He wet the rice. And now he tear apart the tofu like paper.
And Uncle Roger forgot. He added the chili jam and so far, no MSG. I don't really think MSG can save it at this point, but you know, wow. Let's finish the video.
I don't know if Uncle Roger can go on. This depression is too much.
I want chunks of egg and I want little bits. So the nice thing about this stir-fried rice is it's kind of random.
What he say? What he say?
The nice thing about this stir-fried rice is it's kind of random.
Random is not compliment. You made food for your friend one day and your friend say, why your food so random? And Jamie say, oh my god, so random. Gonna start restaurant.
Jamie has to talk, yes, for his show. He has to say something. It's possible that he had a gaffe and he just said the wrong thing. I mean, it's common to say this all the time, especially when you're doing something live or, you know, you're in the midst of doing something you're not thinking and you say something. But this is true. It shouldn't be something random. It should be something that was intended. So it's not a random creation, because if it is a random creation and then you can't remember what you did, then it's going to be a little more difficult trying to recreate that if it's good.
Season with a little salt, give it a little toss to
Salt, again, no MSG, but Uncle Roger talk about MSG too many video now.
mix it all up, and then we're ready to serve. Get a bowl, put a little oil.
This guy loves olive oil like how Auntie Hersha love colander. He put olive oil on everything. Do you shower with olive oil also? Don't go get massage from Jamie Oliver. He will put olive oil on your body.
I understand why he's adding oil to the bowl. Yeah, it's to lubricate the bowl. It's not necessary. Jamie must have some really good quality olive oil as well if he's adding it to everything, because good olive oil, especially extra virgin, the strongest, the first press, has the most flavor to it. And in Italian and Spanish cuisine, you should see the amount of olive oil that they add to things here. But if you add this much oil to the rice, it's going to look like what the rice looks like now. It's going to look very wet.
Associated with being unhealthy. This has been made to be healthy.
If by healthy you mean disgusting, then Jamie, you are right.
You could have that as a meal. I think it's the time to have a little...
This rice looks so wet. Look at this. You can see your reflection inside. Mulan is gonna start singing when she sees this rice.
So silky and delicious. Looks fantastic. And it's really good fun.
I do understand that Jamie has been trying to make food healthier for many years now, and this is something that is a good thing, yes? We should be eating healthier, obviously, but cooking in general, cooking for yourself, is one step towards this process. I need to take a look at the ingredients on the chili jam, but I don't think something like the chili jam and the prepackaged rice and all these other things are that healthy for you. I do applaud him that he has tried to at least make food healthier for people, try to get people more interested in healthy food.
To make.
Jamie is professional chef. All the step he messed up. Does this guy hate rice or something? What else have he done with rice? Oh, this guy, I think he just hates rice in general. Maybe he's sponsored by Potato Company, their competition.
There's another instance that Uncle Roger didn't look up, and that was an instance a few years ago with Jamie Oliver making a paella, but making a paella that was, of course it was with chorizo, because every chef outside of Spain makes it with chorizo because that's what they think that should go in it every time. But in any case, it really ticked off the locals here, like really ticked off the international Spanish community. And I guess that he was receiving threats and everything else. I mean, it was serious, and nothing should be taken that far. I mean, many other famous chefs have done, you know, paellas like that, but I don't know, Jamie, when he messes up, people tend to take it a little more serious.
Uno de los cocineros más famosos del mundo, el británico Jamie Oliver, ha provocado un enorme revuelo con su receta de la paella. La prepara con chorizo o con zanahorias.
Uncle Roger don't like this Jamie Oliver recipe. Too wet, no garlic, no MSG. He break the tofu, no wok. It's all wrong. Subscribe to Uncle Roger channel for more video. See you next time. Bye bye.
You know, to be honest, before reviewing this video, I was thinking, as everyone talks about the chili jam, that it was going to be, oh, okay, I expected just the chili jam. But the pre-cooked packaged rice, for me, that was number one. 2 was the chili jam. 3 was the water. 4, the garnish. Well, and of course, no MSG. The tofu as well. Well, in any case, guys, let me know in the comments down below which ingredient you think was the wrong ingredient, or the matter of importance, which one should have been added first. Again, there's no reason to honestly pick on Jamie. He's been picked on quite a bit. He did obviously mess up, and there's no way to defend it. He messed up for this video, and at the end of the day, this is how it is. It was his own version of fried rice. Maybe not something that anyone would really want to eat, not everybody at least, some people, but me, not quite. I would taste it, but me, I wouldn't order this. In any case, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and if you are interested in another video, then be sure to click on this one here, and I will see you guys again very soon. Take care.